Hello, I'm back, and I had a birthday on Tuesday, but I did not want to stream on Tuesday, so tonight's gonna be when I celebrate my birthday, and what better way than with a Starrail stream? I've waited. No spoilers. I have had no spoilers. I waited for this. Alright. Give me a sec. I want to go to this guy. Alright, I do have a fan blowing. If it's too much, let me know and I will turn it off. But I am dying here. It is so hot. I'm trying to have the fan point away so it doesn't have, like, it doesn't come in the speaker. It's only 6 hours? I thought it would be like 8 or 10. Disappointing. Leave that enforced mentality, and it took me like 10 hours to beat the last patch, so but I want 10-hour patches, okay? We have to wait 40 days for a new one. I still have no money, so I might still have a lot of pity saved up. I went all in on Black Swan and did not get her. I'm not sure how long the pity lasts. But I should be pretty close on getting my next character if the pity sticks around. I did spend 2 hours on SpoxyCon and it was a fun 2 hours. But you were telling me we lost an hour and a half in the patch. It wasn't 5 minutes. In fact, the clip that you showed me beating her, it took you like half an hour. So, no. Or I think you said it took you half an hour on the stream or something. So, no. I loved every second of it, and I learned new things, and it made me feel like the old days, okay? I used to be a video game champion once upon, like, in my heyday, okay? And I used to play the hardest games imaginable, like Dark Soul type games, okay? And I remember fighting bosses from 9 a.m. in the morning to 9 p.m. and not having that give up mentality, alright? Till they died. And sometimes I was like 30 levels under where I should have been. But we still did it. Okay. Oh, I didn't even read that because I was reading your message. Your hurtful message. Ooh, look at that. See, Starrail is the most generous game out of any of the Honkai games, or any game period, but we all know that all gacha games come from the Honkai company, okay? The Honkai company being China. They all come from there. Alright. With Japanese influence. And I mean a lot of Japanese influence. Alright. Well, I don't know if I ever clicked view story recap. I hope it's not, like, terrible.
After receiving an invitation from Jade's Anti-Destruction Alliance, the Astral Express set its course for Himiko's homeland.
Oh!
The world from which
Are we gonna learn the secret behind Himiko? Is this what's gonna happen?
Arcadia.
I have not been spoiled. But I did see a video title with Himiko's backstory, and it had a picture of HI3 Himiko on it, and Starrail Himiko, and I was all like, was I right? Was I right? I'm ready to take a sip if I'm right. Again, I did not watch the video. I did not touch it. But I saw that. And I was like, am I right? 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 Okay. If I am right, I'm going to make a whole YouTube video showing all my... I'm going to go back in my streams, clip myself on every time I said Himiko is still alive or whatever. And then I'm going to clip the chat on everyone that said I was done lying, or no, that I was delusional on copium or whatever. But again, I'm ahead of myself. I have no idea. I just saw that thumbnail of that YouTuber with both Himikos on the thumbnail, and I was like, is this the time I get vindicated? Is it gonna be?
Wearing ancient masks of the elation, 8 chosen participants strive to create miracles.
Well, we will see, because I'll get it, because I played both games.
People, hoping to share in the power of the Aeon. Having managed this world for many years, the IPC seeks to profit by controlling this Aeonic.
I wonder why they have a story recap now.
The Astral Express, too, has decided to enter the fray.
It's not like I haven't played in a long time.
General Yao Guang, the Xianzhou envoy to the anti-destruction.
I like it though. I like it.
Through divination, the great crisis looming over planar.
Stella's voice still sounds great. So.
In her reading, the Stellaron hunter Blade, who had arrived for the Phantasmoon Games, would become the source of this impending catastrophe. To uncover the truth behind the coming apocalypse, Yao Guang seized a mask of elation meant for the Stellaron hunters.
Cool.
And placed it upon Sunday's face. Thus,
I actually forgot about that. It's good we have a recap. I actually forgot about that.
Was made a participant in the games.
Yep, he is.
We journeyed to the school tied to Himiko's family.
Oh, I remember
the
this.
Mask of elation that had once belonged to her.
And then Sparky stole it.
Yet before we could reach it, we were attacked by the streamer Sparksy, a double of Sparkle, who seized the mask for herself. After seeing through the illusion.
Oh, okay. So I have not heard Welt's. I've not heard Welt's new voice actor. So this will be. This will be pretty funny if I don't like it, because Welt's old voice actor was the GOAT, okay, as far as voicing Welt. Now, I understand, so there's two sides of it. I looked into what happened with Welt's voice actor, and he was pissed because he got an email saying he was fired or whatever. And then it sounds like he said something bad about, the company and whatever. I can't really judge. I don't know the situation, but Welt's old voice actor shouldn't have... no, it was the strike that got him, right? He refused to come back because of the strike, because his hands are tied. And then the company's all like, I'm sorry, we can't go further with you. We need to keep making our game. So in this aspect, this is why actor unions are stupid. This is why baseball player unions are stupid, all right? If it stops you from, going back to your job, of course there has to be some rights or whatever. But unions have totally outlived their usefulness, and they should return when their usefulness is needed again. But they're not right now. They complicate things and make things awful for everybody. So, yeah, I guess Welt said something he shouldn't have said afterwards, and now he'll probably never get invited back. But it's okay. It is what it is. Okay, so it wasn't the strike. Then he took... Because I did look into this. It was just a while ago, right? Was he part of the group that was all like, I'm not gonna work for China because they don't recognize Taiwan as not theirs? Was that it? if that's the case, then expect to get fired if that's your stance. If you believe in it, then fantastic. But China doesn't believe in it, and that's the fact. All right. Wait, I don't think that's what it was. I looked this up a long time ago and did research on it, but oops, not you. Don't want you. I have too many windows up over here. Give me a sec. There you are. I know I misspelled that. Okay, why was Welt's English voice actor fired? Now, if you're wondering why I'm typing like this, my setup at the place I'm at right now with this amazing high-speed internet and stuff, the desk isn't made for a computer. I had to like makeshift this, and my keyboard's in a weird spot and everything too. So, all right. Corey Landis deemed unrealistic, and according to reports, Landis indicated a suit in terms in production studio. Okay, looks like you're more right than me. Maybe I was thinking of someone else. AI concerns, highlighted concerns regarding AI protections. Yeah, no, this is it. There's a whole big group here that with the AI stuff. I just didn't word it right. And he was part of that group. Oh, and this was the email thing. This was why I was talking about him saying something he shouldn't have said. Yeah, he leaked those emails. Or that's the allegation anyway. And here's what you were saying, so we're both a little right here. You were saying not a long-term contract. So looks like it's for multiple reasons. I heard about the AI concerns. That
countered a mysterious girl named Evanesia in the school's archive room. With her help, I obtained
okay, I can see what you're saying.
Creation, and thus became a supplicant.
I feel like I have egg on my face because I did look that up before, but maybe I just didn't look it up properly.
We ventured deep into the Fool's base of operations, the World's End Tavern, and later returned to the school to overcome her. In doing so, we achieved the first miracle of the Phantasmoon Games. The Express hero defeats the villain, spreading the virus.
Is Sparky out of the games now?
Yet,
because we beat her?
The supplicant's first battle, greater mysteries emerged.
I'm not sure how the game works. Can we knock her out?
To be Himiko's father, and
I don't even know.
Long buried tale.
Sorry, I put my mic closer to me and then I realized I can't do that. The fans there.
Someone known as the Herald of Death went on a murderous rampage.
Wait, someone went on a murderous rampage. I wasn't listening. This is Starrail. People don't die. Playable. Kokolia is not playable, so she doesn't count, guys. But playable people can't die. How can they visit the train or text you? Oh, this is new. I don't like this. This is new. I don't like it. I don't want to do this. I just want to do my old things. Just to old things, please. Can I go back to the old screen? Okay. Well, it didn't look much different, actually. Let's go to Warp. Let's see who's out. Oh, it's this guy. It's the detective. I kind of want him. And hi, Cynthia's out. We already have her, so we don't need her anymore. I wonder if This is sad because I wonder when we get Ren and stuff if they're going away. They're probably gonna go away. I'm almost playing with the thing is I want 6 of her maybe. I'm almost I only need 4 more of her. I'm playing with the idea of just like forsaking everybody in this patch / expansion just to get Saber all the way up. Just, I'm wondering if, because I'm definitely going to get Ren and Gilgamesh. I think Gilgamesh is probably the best anime villain of all time in anime, or at least he's a top 3. I'll have to like really sit down and think he is the best or not. And then Gilgamesh, and then I love Rin. She's basically the mascot of Fate, so I couldn't be more excited about her. I know there's a lot of people who didn't want to see Rin, but I want to see Rin. I think she is one of the coolest things in all of Fate. Like, she's in almost every timeline, if not every timeline.
Miss March, please, look straight into my eyes.
The reason why I'm saying 6 of her, and I like Archer too, but I can't do both, and if it was a contest between Archer and her, Saber wins every time, okay? And I love Archer, so don't get me wrong. But Saber wins every single time, and hands down, and my worry is Saber never comes back, okay? So if I don't max out Saber now, I'll never get a chance to max out Saber ever. Now, it may be a waste for me to get 6 of her. Like, maybe the usefulness isn't there or anything. But, like, when am I going to get another chance to do this? I don't play the game enough, but because I have a steady job now and stuff, I make enough for me to get her. Now, if I only played Starrail and didn't stream other games, I would be able to grind. I don't have enough hours in the day to do the grinding. So yes, I would be paying Starrail money to do this.
Just like that. Perfect. Now, I'll need you to repeat these next few lines after me, and do so in the same tone of voice.
Okay.
The sky is blue.
I didn't say I was never gonna spend money. Before I left my other job, I was spending, I think lifetime I've spent $350 on Starrail, and that's lifetime. So I haven't spent that much money. And yes, I do resources sometimes. Like I'll do weeklies and every once in a while when I have time. But it's not on a consistent basis to do so. So, the thing is, Starrail's the only gacha game that I would be willing to spend money on, okay? And I only spent $350 lifetime on Starrail, alright? The other gacha games, not spending a dime, okay? Honkai Impact the Third, not spending a dime. Not spending a dime on the Wuthering Waves, not spending a dime on Genshin or ZZ or any of these other games, right? Starrail has earned my paycheck just simply because they have made a very good game and a story, and it's now my favorite game.
Not a dazzling display of
If they didn't do so well, they would not be getting a dime from me.
Blue, not a dazzling display of sparks.
Though dazzling sparks may light up the night sky, they can never outshine the eternal sight.
You just want me to give you my account, and you want to max out all my characters so that every fight's too easy on stream. And by the way, if you did max out all my characters, I would take all their armor off, so I would have fun struggling. Just to piss you off.
Silence of stars.
Are you kidding? That's one sentence? Okay, Though dazzling sparks may light up the night sky, they can never outshine the eternal silence of stars?
Very good.
Very...
When was I ever nice? You made that mistake. That I was a nice person.
And a waste duct for the mind, through which humanity's thirst for elation gave birth to the twisted Sparksy.
Whoa there! That's a bit much. Maybe she can...
So gave birth to the Sparksy? So so I guess I didn't pick up on it. Is Sparkle the original or is she the copy? I thought we decided Sparkle was the copy. And Sparkle turned into Sparksy. Is it the other way around? According to this person, it's the other way around. By the way, I always thought it was going to be the other way around too. Sparkle, like old Sparkle, is too self-aware to be the clone.
These are the test sentences I improvised according to the guidelines from the Human and Intellitron.
But according to her, that's not what she's saying. She's saying, "Are you kidding?" That one sentence, though dazzling sparks may tight, the inhaler is on umbilical cord and the wasted duct, though which humanity's thirst for elation gave birth to the twisted Sparky. That means Sparkle predates Sparky.
Emotional baseline test.
So Sparkle
I
isn't
carefully
just a
observe
mask.
The subject's micro-expressions and tone changes at the moment they say the name Sparksy, to check if they are infected by a mimetic virus.
They have no... Wait. They have no actual meaning? She's just talking to Jibbo Jab? That's... No. She's... What?
Given how fast
Until we're told otherwise, she's the authority on this matter.
your reaction was, I clearly don't need to worry about you. Should you find yourself experiencing any live stream addiction withdrawal symptoms later, feel free to contact the Department of Aberration Defense staff. We'll provide you with a series of corrective behavioral treatments.
You're handling this like a real pro, Miss Kuchiba. Has this kind of thing happened before?
It's impossible to predict what will happen during the Phantasmoon Games. Once, a supplicant reversed the definitions of truth and lies, which nearly caused massive civil unrest. After that incident, we incorporated mimetic treatment into the Department of Aberration Defense's emergency safety protocols. Sparksy Khan didn't cause any casualties this time. But if your partner hadn't stopped Sparksy from spreading the virus, she might have turned into a calamity-level aberration.
But it wasn't. She literally said that Sparkle predated Sparksy. This twisted thing gave birth to Sparksy.
Without proper containment measures?
According to what she has said, whether she's right or wrong, Sparkle is the default form of Sparky. Which makes her mask-like, right?
That's the Department of Aberration Defense's term for them. It usually refers to Imaginae infused with wish power, who have lost control and begun to run amok. Over time, though, it's become a label that gets slapped onto any hazardous entity.
You? An aberration? What are you talking about? Though, I gotta say, you do look pretty weird with that mask on.
Don't tell me you're a Cosmicon collective player. The Department of Aberration Defense's hazard ratings are nothing like the power ratings in some card game. Right then, that's all for the required checkup. If you're interested in aberration calamity threat levels and how they're classified, you might want to take a look at this document. However, Do bear in mind that causing damage of the aforementioned scale during the Phantasmoon Games will cause you to be classified as an aberration.
Interesting.
Dealt with accordingly.
And dealt with accordingly. She, like, the voice actress who plays this character is very deadpan.
Before I leave, there's one more thing I need to tell you.
Like, it was almost a very boring conversation.
The man who served as your
Unfortunate.
tour guide. He was murdered.
He was murdered.
What?
Interesting. Oh, this is gonna bring the detective guy into this, huh? Wait, Scott's dead?
Yeah. The Scott we knew was, a really tenacious opponent.
We're sure. Both the ID and genetic information of the deceased match that of Mr. Scott's. You said he was once your opponent?
Something's going on. There's no way Scott's dead. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm calling bull now. Alright.
You don't suspect us, do you? I wouldn't exactly call Scott a friend, but we'd never do anything like that to him.
Easy there, young lady. I haven't even started asking questions yet. Of course, there's no way the renowned heroes of the Express would harm some lowly IPC employee simply because they had a problem with him. More importantly, both of you have solid alibis.
No, it makes sense, but you have to remember, we're in the world of elation. This is Alice in Wonderland. We gotta take our brains and put them back in Falcone again. So, nothing is what it seems. Scott, like, it is possible in Starrail for Scott to die off screen. Is it plausible? Absolutely not. Okay? I find this hard to believe, almost impossible. I'm 98% sure he's alive.
The initial results of our investigation suggest his murder might be connected to the Phantasmoon Games. I'm informing you both of this to warn you to be extremely careful.
She can also be lying too.
The Phantasmoon Games are far
Not that I'm saying she is.
intended for passing the time
I'm saying that
or
this word
relaxation.
doesn't make sense in a normal way.
Anyway,
We're in the
I
elation
wish you
territory.
success. Farewell.
But her lying is a possibility.
Did he actually... I just can't believe it.
I don't believe it either, March.
It was Miss Kuchiba who told us, so
We don't know her.
it must be true.
No, we don't know her. Absolutely. Miss Dampert, we do not know her.
Pretty frightening, huh? What's your take?
I should put I don't care, but I
Even
do
though Scott
care.
pops up now and then to give us a bit of trouble, I still feel bad about him dying so suddenly.
Partly wanted me to do the heartless option, but no, I generally want to know.
And without even knowing why.
If the killer is here for the
I don't care if she's one of the investigators on the case. Stuff like this happens all the time. Have you not watched murder mysteries? Or it doesn't matter.
Phantasmoon Games, they might become our enemies soon.
We haven't seen a body. No body, no death.
The Phantasmoon Games.
And even if there was a body, I would still be calling bull. You're too young to sigh like that.
Good thing Himeko entrusted this mission to the two of us. Who would have imagined that the Great March herself would be stopped at the doorstep in the very first round? Forget it. I'm not like you. I was never hero material to begin with. Normally,
Aww.
my hands can't even keep up with my brain when I play video games. You're definitely the right person for the Phantasmoon Games. It's just such a shame. We finally get a chance to vacation in Himeko's hometown. And I thought we'd make some happy memories together. But...
I did, but no, that doesn't mean they're dead. I saw bodies lying on the ground. No one said they were dead till now.
The Phantasmoon Games may be dangerous, but I hope you'll be safe and sound.
Hey, don't look down on me. I, March 7th, am a top-notch nameless who can hold my own. But, look, don't push yourself too hard, okay, you? Remember that we've got...
You.
Oh, right.
That's our name now. You.
Where are Himeko and Mr. Yang? They must be getting examined and interrogated too, right? Why don't you send Mr. Yang a message?
Mr. Yang said he wants to hear what happened between Himeko and her dad.
I can't blame him for being curious.
Come find me an eternal jumper. What? Interplanal jump. A lot of loading screens in this ward, but I'm cool with it. Alright. After Amphoreus, I can be cool with any loading screen in this game. You're not old enough to know this, Topside, but back in the day, I used to wait 3 or 4 minutes per loading screen sometimes. Like Mega Man on PlayStation, oh my goodness, loading screen all over the place. Oh, that's what's her face. That's Pearl. We're gonna talk to her because there's no reason not to. I'm gonna just read this really quick because she's not even voiced here. Let's just see if we need. This is crazy how they remade this place. I wonder what Edo Star would have looked like. It was supposed to be punk, cyberpunk-ish. This doesn't fit in cyberpunk at all. They really changed everything. Okay, I didn't want to play a card game. I made a mistake by talking to her. Other than the card games in Final Fantasy VIII or other, like, card games don't, like, card games... Oh, it's not a card game, it's... Interesting. So you put your stuff on the board and then they fight it out. Okay, that can be a little bit of fun. Okay, this is interesting. It's gonna make me pick whatever it wants right now. Alright. And this heals or something. It's green, that's the only thing I could get. Okay, this is almost like the last mini game we had during December. It's not exactly the same or anything, but it works a lot like it, where you can upgrade your stuff. I like this. They've had Starrail's had the best mini games the last 2 rounds that any of the gachas had, or events that I've tried in any of the gachas. I can't, you know, I do have to be careful about what I say because I've only played the story in the other gachas. I haven't tried any of the events actually. Starrail's the only one I've tried. Okay, so I guess I can Okay, it allowed me to make my own decisions right there. This seems unfair. They're weak, but that was a lot of them. And they beat my Titan. But we still won. Okay, cool. My liege? What? Alright. Now I just can't get out of the conversation. This conversation has gone on way longer than it ever needed to. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so it's Whisper War Saga. I think I am gonna play a little bit of that, but maybe not on stream. Alright, let's see. I want to do a better job at keeping the videos flowing instead of me doing all the extra stuff just because I want to do the extra stuff. Alright, let's see. Again, Starrail's the only gacha game that I've ever done extra stuff in so far. Probably it's gonna stay that way. Oh, look, coins. Okay, so how awful is this going to be? Oh boy. How awful is this going to be?
You're here. Himiko hasn't mentioned her father at all in the time since I boarded. So, what is going on between them? As you were the only one with her at the time, you're the only one I can ask.
Yeah, it really threw me for a sec when you said Himiko's father. But when you think about it, it's only natural that Himiko has a father, right? Not everyone's like me, thawed out of an ice block.
I need to hear more.
Phantom Moon Games of that year came to be remembered as the blood-stained games. So many parents lost their children. So many people lost those dearest to them. One of the victims was my very own daughter. Upon my return, I stood before the grave where she...
I don't know if I hate Welt's voice. I need to hear more. I need to hear name more.
So, this lady who bears her name, who exactly are you?
15 years ago, when I made up my mind to join this Phantom Moon Games, my father wasn't with me. Even as I fought for my life against the Herald of Death, my father was still off somewhere, wandering the cosmos. Strictly speaking, ever since I can remember, his presence in my life has been as thin as the air in space. So, I would ask you, who bears his name? Who exactly are you?
Interesting.
Well, well, well. Look at you. What are you getting so worked up over? Just a joke. A joke. It's been 15 years after all. And you've grown into such a fine young lady. How could you expect your old man to recognize you right off the bat? So...
Okay, so I think I know more about Welt now than you. And Welt was never Grandpa, okay? He was never Grandpa. Himiko and Welt are the fun uncle and aunt. They are literally them. And by the way, Welt is married, but if Welt was not married, he should be with Himiko, okay? But they have a student-teacher relationship, blah, blah, blah. Although I wish that they were a couple. I really do. The whole him being with Tesla is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, him and Tesla don't have any chemistry, in my opinion. However, back to what I was saying. Himiko is the fun aunt, and Welt is the fun uncle. They would never grandpa or grandma.
You don't know if you'll live to see tomorrow. There's nothing strange about getting your affairs in order in advance, is there, Mr. Ryusuke?
And then the Stella hunters are the in-laws.
Mr. Ryusuke? How could you be so formal with your own father? At least call me Dad like you used to, okay? Hold it. And you are... Don't tell me. Himiko, is this your child?
Grandpa!
Oh, could you please stop making things worse?
I haven't seen you in 15 years, and now I'm a grandfather. Wait, who's the father?
That's enough! You are looking at my colleague. A new generation of Trailblazer. My friend and my companion on the Astral Express. Do you understand now, Father?
You hear that? She called me father. Hello there, my friend. Sorry about that. I thought you were Himiko's daughter for a second there.
Welt is not Grandpa, and Himiko is not Mom. Are you kidding me? Fun uncle, fun aunt. Welt is... Did you not hear any of my videos explaining how Welt is still a powerhouse, and he's not Grandpa Dumbledore. He's Uncle Sirius Black, right?
You must forgive me. I'm just an old-timer who's lost touch with the times. I'm a painter. Most of my work involves...
Actually, he's not like Sirius. He would be more like Lupin, but if we were doing a Harry Potter analogy.
Himiko. I know I've let too many chances to spend time with you slip away.
Just slip away. The first time we met was at Mother's funeral, when I was already 6 years old. Let's put that aside for now. Were you also too busy with work when I was suffering from a weathering curse?
You might not believe me, but I've been running around for your sake all this time. All these years, I've been trapped in this room that represents the
Welt
past
gives
that
me
I imagined.
uncle vibes.
And I've never left it.
You didn't know about me becoming the Express's navigator either?
15 years. The Express never stopped.
Welt literally opened an animation company with Branya, okay? Like, he's uncle, he's not grandpa. Grandpa doesn't do those things. Grandpa gives you the money to buy your own company, not opens a company with
I
you.
even saw the navigator's name. At first I thought it was just someone else with the same name. And even when curiosity
Like,
drove me
Grandpa
to
literally is like going to hometown buffet at noon and calling it your, like, that's your meal for the day. Well, it's not
she'd
Grandpa.
grown up safe, becoming a living legend in her own right. I thought about contacting the Express.
No, he's
What
just,
if the navigator was just someone who
he's
happened to share
an
the same name?
uncle. He's not Grandpa.
I've been clinging to an absurd notion that if I never...
Okay, so let me explain the family dynamics. I feel like we do have to pause here because Topside is confused. Alright, let me go through the family structure for you, okay? Of the Astral Express, okay? Don Han, brother, I think we can pretty much agree. And we're doing this with the Trailblazer being the girl. I would have to, like, rethink the Callus. But we're doing as Stella, right? Don Han, brother. March 7th, best friend / sister, okay? Himiko, aunt. Welt, uncle. Kafka is mommy. Silverwolf is cousin. Firefly is love interest / family member somehow. Well, no, if we're talking about Stella, then Firefly is cousin. If we're talking about Callus, then Firefly and March may be up for debate on family. But Stella, so Firefly is cousin. And then Blade is like... Blade is bad dad. Elio is grandpa. No. Yeah, Elio's grandpa, and then Terminus is great-grandfather. That's how the Astro Express family works. And Pom Pom is just that weird guy that started living in your house, and you just didn't have, like, the kahunas to kick them out. That's the family structure in Starrail.
Never sought the answer. There was still a 50-50 chance my daughter was still alive. But if I found the answer, and it was no, then she would truly be dead. So, Himiko, how did you...
I'd rather not tarry here too long. I'll be taking my leave now, Dean. The Express has defeated the supplicant that occupied this school and prevented another tragedy like the one 15 years ago. Now it's time for you to fulfill the duties you failed in back then. Go comfort those students. And see if you can't figure out how to deal with the...
I'm gonna make an AI graph or something with, like, the Astro Express family tree on it, according to Hinckley.
Failed in my duties. Can we talk? Sorry, kid. This might be a bit abrupt, but... has Himiko ever mentioned her surname to you?
Oh, her surname. I'm actually loving this because I want to know more about
Failure of a
Himiko.
father that broke her heart.
Sorry if I keep hitting the mic, guys. It's in a really bad
Exactly
place.
happened 15 years
So
ago.
bear with me tonight on it.
I can't believe it. She actually survived the weathering curse.
Ooh, I want to know more about the weathering curse for sure.
You heard the tale of the legendary painter Graphia, who hid everything on this planet's surface within a scroll. It is said that to achieve such a monumental feat, she made a forbidden exchange, sacrificing both her own life and that of her descendants, resulting in the weathering curse. Few descendants carrying the Graphia bloodline have lived past 30. Most of them wither like flowers while they're still young, skin cracking and peeling like dried paint. Himiko's no exception. She was tormented by the curse for years.
That's an interesting curse, and it actually sounds pretty familiar. I feel like there was something about Honkai Impact the Third. I can't place that.
The
Cousin.
elixir seekers fought
I'll
remedies,
think about it.
The intelligentsia's guild treatments. I tried them all, but nothing could reverse the curse. All the time spent searching for cures only resulted in me not being by her side when she needed me the most. In the end, I am nothing but a useless father.
You don't sound that bad to me.
I am just a useless son-in-law who married into the family. Strictly speaking, I can't really be considered a Graphia descendant. You're right. I just didn't realize it quickly enough. How she got through it, how she survived, none of that's important. What matters is that my daughter is back. That's all I need. If I may ask a small favor, would you mind showing me where my daughter works? I want to make up for all the care I failed to give her all those years. I want to get to know my daughter better.
Truly a memorable father-daughter reunion. Brings up some memories of my own home as well.
I don't think Welt sounds that bad. I can get used to his voice. I thought it was going to be terrible.
What relationship are we talking about anyway?
When I was a child, my parents were also always busy with work and were unable to spare a moment for me. As a child, I couldn't help but feel resentful. It wasn't until I became a father myself that I understood how they felt when they were forced to sacrifice the time we could have spent together.
So, did you already promise to give Mr. Ryusuke a tour of the Express?
Okay, here we go. Weed and weep. So, great-grandpa, Trailblaze Aeon, grandpa, Elio, scriptwriter of your entire family drama, mommy, Kafka, manipulative, elegant, and definitely the one in charge, dad, Blade, emotionally unavailable, terrifying, but somehow still around, you, the main character caught in everyone's chaos, but somehow holding it together, siblings, Don Han, quite mysterious, probably tired of family drama, March 7th, energetic, chaotic, and extended family, Uncle Welt. Look, Uncle Welt, the responsible one who ties you in. Yes, I am. I asked AI can you create me a fictional family tree for Starrail with Kafka, and I defined everybody. I'm cheating. I'm doing this on purpose. Firefly, soft, but secretly dangerous. Don't mess with her cousin. Hacker gremlin cousin who causes problems. But it did catch on because some of this like information right here is totally like from Starrail. Gives great advice and enables bad decisions. The responsible one who tries and fails to keep everyone sane. Family dynamic summary. Kafka manipulates everything behind the scenes. Blade disappears. Blade disappears for milk, but comes back with drama. March and Silverworth cause 90% of the chaos. I'm gonna save this, actually. I think this is hilarious. I don't even remember how to say this. I guess archive this. I can view archives and chat settings. I don't see that. Get me back. I want that back. I already have that, by the way. I want to save this. I think this is hilarious. In fact, I'm gonna go stick this in the description. Give me a second, guys. Edit. Where's my edit button? There we are. Found it. Okay, so we have it forever now. I just wanted to do that for fun. I think that's hilarious. Alright. It did like I've been disappointed about AI for a long time that it's that you know it's just not doing that well or whatever when it comes to stuff, but that was actually well done. So especially for chat GPT.
It's Himeko's dad. So, where is he?
Ah, everyone's here. Sorry to keep you all waiting. I'm truly grateful to all of you for looking after my daughter.
Not at all. She's the one who's been taking care of us.
Would you all be so kind as to show me around?
Yeah, so I thought Welt's voice was going to be terrible, and I'm actually... So, would I prefer the old Welt? I would.
So...
But I think I'll get used to his voice where I'll like it even better. I think this is the more action-packed Welt that we have been promised in the future. And that's... Look, if things didn't go down the rails, they probably wouldn't have replaced Welt, okay? Now that things went down the rail with the Welt, I feel like they took this opportunity to make a more action-packed Welt. And the game has been hinting at Welt doing some incredible things for quite some time, for over a year. I feel like Welt will do something, especially if Himeko's in danger or something. Of course Welt's going to do something.
Lives up to its reputation. It's even more impressive than I imagined. As to be expected, of course, huh? It's the place where my...
And remember, this is China. Damsels are allowed to be in distress in China. They don't become like Rey Skywalker and be able to do everything and be able to destroy the bad guys on their own. Remember, we're dealing with China, where Welt can still save the girl at the end of the thing and it still be okay. I say a lot of bad things about China, and believe me, there is a lot of bad things, but at least their ward isn't destroyed, like the storytelling isn't destroyed about with DEI and stuff. So
My daughter works. By the way, what's the pay like for a navigator? Does a position come with insurance and an annual bonus?
Talk about parental love. First thing out of his mouth is asking about her salary. Like I'd have a clue. Help! A little backup here?
Wait, we get a salary? I thought we just pillage and, like, take what we want. I'm pretty sure we don't get paid. Pillage? Pillage and plunder. That's what we do. Okay, I got you, topside. That's a good one, by the way. I love March's face.
Totally true.
Her face was perfect right there. They need to do more of that. Like, they did it really early on in the game where March will just, like, side-eye you. And, like, that was the best we've got of March doing that in a while. And maybe we just haven't seen it because Amphorius, there was a big chunk of the story where she was not there. But yeah, no, that was great. We need more of that.
Spending money every time we stop somewhere.
What? No income? Don't tell me that everyone working for the Astral Express is actually doing volunteer work.
I mean,
Yep.
I guess you could say that. But actually, it's more like... I'm butchering the explanation. Anyway, it's nothing like what you're thinking.
Mr. Ryosuke, please rest assured. None of the Express crew ever lack for money. We not only receive support from members of the Genius Society, but also from prosperous commercial worlds, such as the Planet of Festivities.
Ah, good. Hearing you
It's
say
really funny. I was fixing a window over here and listening. I was like, who the heck is talking? And then I looked at the screen and it's Welt. It's going to take me a moment to get used to his voice.
that is a huge relief, Mr. Yang. Speaking of which, what kind of work does being a navigator generally entail?
Don't you underestimate Himeko either. Her daily duties include, charting navigation routes.
She doesn't do anything. What are we talking about? Making coffee. Making coffee. Bad coffee. Oh, it's not coffee, it's tea. Bad tea. Bad tea.
My daughter is really something else, isn't she?
Of course.
We haven't even seen her in a
Every time
fight
you
since the
return
beginning.
safely from a trailblazing expedition, it's all thanks to Himeko's guidance and protection.
Incorrect.
She's the backbone of the Astral Express.
She left us. No. This is not the case. Let me go tell Pom Pom what you just said. Where is your respect for our conductor? I don't want to say either of those things. I don't have respect for the conductor, and I definitely don't want. I do want to make Pom Pom sad. So.
Hey, come on! You're just trying to stir up trouble.
See, we got two faces
If
in the
Himeko's
same
backbone
conversation.
of the Express,
That's fantastic.
Then our conductor is the absolute cutest and hardest working of all.
No.
Right, Pom Pom?
Oh? We got a new passenger? This gentleman does look kind of familiar. No wonder he felt so familiar. How are you, Mr. Ryusuke?
Conductor? Oh. So you must be my daughter's superior, huh? Well, thank you for taking such good care of her all this time.
Superior? That's way too formal. It's Himeko who's been taking care of the Express and everyone on it.
He's... What is he doing on the Express?
It's all my fault. I was just curious about your daily work, so I asked your colleagues to show me around. And I know I didn't ask your permission first. Just please don't be mad, Himeko.
Mad? Why would I be mad? Mr. Ryusuke, welcome aboard the Astral Express. Is there anything else you'd like to see? I can show you around.
She's so pissed.
Well, I know you'd rather keep your distance from your good-for-nothing father. You're on a journey, and it's rude of me to barge in like this. But it's been way too long since we last saw each other. As your father, I want to get to know you better. make up for all the time we've lost. At least while you're staying here. Please allow me to show you some of the fatherly care and devotion I owe you. Will you?
Excuse me? Why don't the two of you go to the party car? Shush, get the drinks ready.
Shush. All right. I'll go.
He drinks tea like Himiko. Aww.
That's just our domestic robot's name. Come on, Father. People are resting here. Let's not disturb them. Oh, and come with us.
But this is a father-daughter reunion.
I want to talk about the Phantasmoon Games, not just personal matters.
Oh, and I'm a contestant. Don Han's not
They
here.
left. Whoa. That's the first time I've seen Himeko be that cold to anyone.
Same. I don't like family drama in real life. Why do I need to see family drama here? Hey, I don't ever remember seeing this guest book. I probably have, and I just forgot about it, but I don't remember seeing that, and I definitely didn't click on stuff. Oh, I can go back and get the thank you gifts I probably missed because I didn't jump on the Express those days. I wish they did more than just a pay. I really want her, like, ultimate form. Tengun has been one of my favorite characters in this game since the very beginning, by the way. Sparky is a visitor. I didn't know that she became a visitor. Okay. I guess that happened last patch after we defeated her. She became a visitor. I just didn't remember seeing the message. Alright, I think I got some mail too. What is... Oh, someone used Firefly. Oh, Topside did. Cool. Thank yous. Okay. Now... Oh, okay, so I got it backwards. I said coffee at first. You can rewind the video, and I kept on saying coffee, coffee, and then I was like, isn't it tea? Maybe it's tea. And her dad said tea. Okay, she drinks coffee. Okay, good. I drink coffee in real life, by the way. I love coffee. McDonald's makes the worst coffee. And I like every coffee, like black coffee. I like dessert coffee. I like every single cup of coffee you can throw at me. I like. Now, I have drank McDonald's coffee, but it tastes like hot water versus actual coffee. I'm talking about the black coffee specifically, but they don't even make the iced coffee any good anymore, and they don't make the cold coffee any good anymore. I used to drink it all the time, and they've just been bad lately. You know what? I don't think I have her light cone, but I don't want to waste my pulls on light cones. There was one thing I wanted to check. Oh, travel log, of course. I was all like, I know that they always give us tickets on these. Gifts to Odyssey, okay. So cool, we got that. Oh, currency wars is still a thing? I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
What are you still doing here? Himeko asked you to go to the party car. I get it. Reunions are private, and you don't want to spoil it for them.
And Divergent Universe got reset? Good.
Oh, what are you...
I hope a drink will help the two of them set aside their...
I like Divergent Universe. I think it's a great way to get some Stella Jades, so I'll be doing that too.
You to play peacemaker.
I can get used to Welt's voice. I can do it. Normally, I hate change, but I can see this becoming a good thing in the future.
To breaking the icy silence between a father and daughter, nothing's better than a cup of hot water.
I'm telling you, it is so fun. They allow you to use every character. Sounds good?
Immediately met with a concerned,
I would be willing to get some Stella Jades that way.
And just like that, the conversation starts flowing. Friendly reminder, that is not a joke, but a practical ice-breaking tip.
Ooh. Your robot is hilarious. I'm surprised how relaxing and comfy the work environment is here.
Got it. I'll make myself scarce.
Being a nameless is neither relaxing nor comfy. Most of the time, we are facing down Void Rangers from the Antimatter Legion, bugs left by the Swarm disaster, Borisin, and various organizations that...
I'm glad she mentioned the Swarm disaster because that ties into Firefly, like, instantly. But yeah, I've never seen Himiko so mad at someone in my life. Like, I'm glad we're getting some character things, and I think I made this like 8 months ago. In one of the videos I made, I talked about how Himiko is the only character in Starrail that's not really developed as far as the main cast go, and now we're getting some development, so I really like this. I'll get back to it.
Are suspicious of the Express or have malicious intentions for us.
That dangerous? Huh. Maybe this trip home is a great chance to quit your job, huh? Talk about coincidence. Just so happens I'm getting on in years. And Graphia Academy is in need of a new dean.
You know that's not what I meant. Once I've set my mind on something, I never look back. Ever since I was 6. When you told me those stories about traveling through the cosmos.
I'm not gonna lie, I love the things in her hair. This is the first time I really noticed like all the things in her hair, because she's not in a lot of videos where we see the back of her head.
What the Express and what you do.
I think they're gorgeous.
Once I knew the Express was coming, I even bought that comic series that's based on your adventures.
I might...
Please, don't tell me it's fluffy.
I might level her up.
I never thought you'd be into comics.
I wish she would get rid of the jacket, though. I think the jacket's not that great.
Baseball bat-wielding raccoon. Character's based on that kid, right?
As an artist, you do have a good eye. Come over here.
At least she smiled.
Thanks for giving us some time alone.
Hey, Michael. That's the first time I've seen you smile since I've seen you this time. So, what brought you back home this time? What's the story behind our lucky meeting?
Like I said before, we're here for the Phantasmoon Games.
So, the Phantasmoon Games 15 years ago.
I'll be back in like 40 seconds. So give me like, be right back. Alright, we are back.
With the reason you were able to overcome the weathering curse.
The weathering waves? What?
I see. That makes sense. For those of us who haven't experienced the Aeonic game firsthand, it's just something from the history books, or even akin to a myth.
But I never imagined that the Aeonic game would turn into a blood sacrifice overnight. The Herald of Death was a heartless madman. If I hadn't defeated him then, all of Duo Mansion City would have become his slaughterhouse. During the first few years of my journey, I relived that evening every single night in my dreams.
Yeah, we talked about it in the school.
The color of that twilight, painted with blood. So much blood. Blended with terror and screams. The victims were twisted like clay into grotesque shapes. Like paint tubes that had been snapped, one after the other. And that man, he reveled in the colors splattered everywhere and wanted the whole world to be his canvas. Even if I could avenge his victims, in the end, it won't bring them back to life.
Nope, it won't.
The entire thing is like a heavy piece of baggage. Only by letting it go can I travel the road ahead more easily.
You did your best. And I'm glad to see you made it back here safe and sound.
I thought I'd never come back. But the times have changed. The conditions to hold the Phantom Moon Games have been met again. However, to hold 2 games in just 15 years? That in itself is far from normal. Just like 15 years ago, the IPC wants to control everything. However, a game woven by the most fickle of eons is destined to slip through everyone's grasp. I received a report from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'm sure she must also have heard. There's been a brutal incident in Dovebrook District. Someone massacred everyone at the headquarters of the Sinwish Syndicate, leaving a signature that only the Herald of Death would use. The Bloody Bloom.
Interesting.
What? The Herald of Death is still alive?
People at the Department of Aberration Defense told me that the Herald of Death was executed after his verdict was passed. Even were he to be resurrected, the rules dictate that the same person cannot become a supplicant twice.
Are you saying we've got a copycat?
That's right. The Herald of Death has a copycat. But what I find even more worrying is...
Oh, so if you participate in the games, you can never participate in the games again. So Himiko can't be in this game.
This Phantom Moon Games has caught the attention of something even more terrifying. I believe that whether or not this Herald of Death copycat has a connection to the Phantom Moon Games, defeating him presents an excellent opportunity for you to demonstrate the resolve of the Nameless to the whole of Plain Arcadia.
Interesting.
Exactly. As for you, Dad, have any clients commissioned you lately? It'd be best if you left this world for a while.
May I take that as my daughter showing concern?
I remember a lot of things from 4.0, but I can't say I remember everything. So during 4.0, I ended up playing, 3 or 4 parts, but I was determined the first night to finish the whole thing, and then I just decided not to. So the thing about it is, there's some points that they made in 4.0 that I probably was not, really coherent for. I found it I had too much fun playing the raccoon games and the mini games to incorporate everything in. So even though I remember a huge amount, I don't remember every final detail. I don't remember them saying anything about how you can't become a supplement again. I'm sure they said it. I'm sure you're right, but I just don't remember it.
And for her dad.
You can take it as a safety advisory from the Astral Express. Also, As she has already become a supplicant and joined the Phantasmoon Games, she will have my full support.
Again, I just don't remember it. But now I know. Now it's in the mind.
Too late for me to raise any objections at this point, right? Sounds good. The mask stays with the kid.
Thank you.
By the way, he couldn't take the mask away from us even if he wanted to.
Got it.
It's not strong enough, and also, I'm pretty sure you can't take the mask away by force once it's worn. Or we would have just taken Sparky's mask.
For most of my life, I couldn't be there for my daughter. And now that I finally have the chance, she wants me to leave.
So, Topside, since you know, is Sparky out of the games?
In that case, I ought to be on my way.
Because she got defeated, or is she still in the game?
The Graphia family has a number of records about the Phantasmoon Games, passed down through the generations. Come over to the school library later. I'll give them to you.
I'll be there, Dad. I apologize. My father's little tour seems to have made things awkward for everyone on the Express. Let's head to the parlor car and check in on Welt and March. Now that my father's gone, we can all relax a bit.
Has Mr. Ryosuke left?
Yes. I told him to head home for now. After all, what is going on with the Phantasmoon Games has nothing to do with him. I'm really sorry, everyone, for bringing my personal family matters onto the Express.
Not at all. Mr. Ryosuke is your family. And that makes him part of our family too. And the most important thing for family is to be together. So he's welcome to drop by anytime.
Madame Pearl sent a message to the Express just now, inviting our supplicant to a meeting. She'll have a private car waiting for us. Yes. The meeting won't be held in some stuffy, formal reception room.
I'm kind of digging Welt's voice now.
Headquarters of a company under her name instead.
I'm kind of digging it.
Himiko, you know about Perlux Corp, right?
Of course. It's the biggest entertainment conglomerate in Plain Arcadia.
Entertainment company?
That's right. Perlux Corp is a titan, dominating the entertainment consumer market, including cartoons, comics, games, toys, and the like. They've cornered half the market.
Oh, so that's where the Pearl in Perlux comes from. It's a play on her name.
Duh.
Did Pearl mention what she wanted to talk about?
She didn't say much, but she specifically mentioned wanting to discuss the developments regarding the Phantasmoon Games, and that she could provide us with a bit of help.
Helping her opponents in the Aeonic game? Oh, looks like she realizes we are all in the same boat. Perhaps she has also realized that the Phantasmoon Games cannot be artificially manipulated.
We may be able to get a clearer picture of Pearl's intentions after we meet with her.
Think about it. You've already crossed paths with key figures from numerous factions, and even built rapport with some. You're already a capable Nameless who can more than hold your own. Though she holds a high administrative position on this planet, do not forget, she is also one of the 10 Stonehearts. You've already dealt with Aventurine on numerous occasions, so you should have ample experience handling members of the 10 Stonehearts.
Hey, don't worry. If things do get messy, yours truly is here to save the day.
Looks like March wants to visit too.
I'm just trying to look out for her here. Even if things do go sideways, Pearl wouldn't dare get mad at two adorable young ladies like us, right?
Well then, I'll leave this meeting to you two.
Aren't you coming with us, Himiko?
I'd like to talk with my father. Didn't he say he would hand over the records about the Phantasmoon Games from our family history to me? And honestly, isn't this a good chance for you youngsters to handle things independently?
See, this is what always happens.
In that case,
She just
March,
leaves
and I will
us.
be
She
heading out
leaves us. See, she's not a mom.
So,
Unlike Kafka, she leaves us and then comes back and says, "Did you have fun, kids?" Kafka leaves us and kicks you out of the nest, and then she flies away, never to be seen again.
where are we going?
That's real parenting,
You should
as
be
far as
familiar with
Kafka
it.
goes.
It's just under the giant gate next to the Act Plaza.
Isn't that where we first met Sparksy? Since we're getting chauffeured there, why not just come straight to us? Perfect! I've been wanting to stop by the comic store to grab a copy of Fluffy Across the Blue.
Perfect. We've wet our heels in this for a little bit, so this is where we'll leave it for tonight, and then we'll probably play a little bit more tomorrow. But I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much.